Princess Diana's family home won't be going to Prince Harry or Prince William. With the passing of Princess Diana back in 1997, her two sons, Prince Harry and Prince William, immediately received the bulk of her £13 million fortune according to the Mirror, in addition to much of her jewellery collection. But the publication notes that one major part of her life won't be going to her children. Althorp Estate and its 13,500 acres, which is where Diana grew up and is also where she was laid to rest after her death, will go to Louis Spencer, Viscount Althorp. The property has been in the Spencer family since 1508, and is currently under the care of Diana's brother, Earl Charles Spencer. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. Louis is his son, and even though he has 3 older sisters, the aristocracy's system of primogeniture means that he'll get the estate. Primogeniture states that titles and property are transferred through the eldest male. Louis manages to stay away from the spotlight. According to the Telegraph, sources shared that he's super private and gets on quietly with his thing. He's a very talented actor and, I think, will be a brilliant one. You'd like him. He's very low-key and genuine, decent and kind and tall. The newspaper also referred to him as Prince Harry Lite, and England's most eligible man. Kitty Spencer, Louis's older sister, opened up about the ins and outs of inheritance. She told Town and Country that since all the siblings grew up knowing Louis would inherit the property, there wasn't much to think about. Primogeniture can be a tricky topic, because as times are changing, attitudes are as well. We've grown up understanding that it's Louis to inherit, and Louis will do an incredible job, she said. And while Louis is hoping to chase his acting dreams, he's been attending trustee meetings for years now, so he's ready to take over when he needs to. He has been to trustees' meetings when he can. I don't want to burden him, Charles Spencer said before opening up about the possibility of the estate going to his daughter. It's a lot. I would be totally relaxed about Kitty inheriting it, but, if I chose Kitty, it would be against all the tradition that goes with Althorp. Currently, the property boasts a main house with 90 rooms, spread over 100,000 square feet, and includes a portrait gallery, lake, and 28 subsidiary listed structures, which span farming, forestry, and field sports businesses. Prince Harry recently opened up about his experiences with grief and loss of a loved one during an emotional conversation with war widow Nicky Scott. Sharing his experience of having lost his mom, Princess Diana, at age 12, Harry said, "Things become easier if children can talk about it." Scott founded Scotty's Little Soldiers, a charity organization that deals with bereaved military children. Prince Harry has been very open over the years about dealing with the loss of his mother, Princess Diana. During a heart-wrenching conversation with Scott, a war widow, the Duke of Sussex recounted the emotional toll dealing with grief took on him, noting that talking about it makes it easier as time passes. Harry and his brother Prince William were handed a terrible blow as children when their late mother died in an auto crash in August 1997 at the age of 36 in Paris. For the former senior royal, who was only 12 years old at the time, coming to terms with such an experience becomes easier if children can talk about grief. You convince yourself that the person you've lost wants you, or you need to be sad for as long as possible to prove to them that they are missed, Harry said in the video posted on YouTube. But then there's this realization of, no, they must want me to be happy. Scott, on her part, shared how difficult it was for her to break the news of the death of her husband, Corporal Lee Scott, to their 5-year-old son. The corporal had died in Afghanistan while on duty, and she later broke the sad news to their young son in July 2009 while having to care for her 7-month-old daughter. "It was the worst," she told Harry. "How do you tell a 5-year-old this? I took him up and sat him on the bed, and I said, 'Kai, do you remember where Daddy was?' And he said, 'Yeah, Afghan,' and I said, something really bad has happened, and the baddies, because he used to play army, have hurt Dad, and he's died.